Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we have a very special story for you. It's a fun way to learn a very useful English idiom. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time in a land full of sparkling rivers and colorful trees lived a very special creature. His name was Zorp. Now Zorp was not like the other creatures in the forest. Zorp had two heads. Yes, two heads on one body. The left head was named Pip and the right head was named Pop. Pip was very thoughtful. He loved to think, plan, and look at maps. He was always careful. Pop, on the other hand, was full of energy. He loved to run, jump, and explore. He was very brave and a little bit impulsive. Because they were so different, Pip and Pop often disagreed. If Pip wanted to sit and read a book under a shady tree, Pop wanted to climb that same tree to see the view. If Pop wanted to race to the berry bush, Pip wanted to walk slowly and make sure the path was safe. It was sometimes very difficult for them. "You think too much," Pop would say. "You don't think enough," Pip would reply. They would argue and end up going nowhere, just standing still. One sunny morning, Zorp woke up and felt a big rumble in his tummy. He was very, very hungry. High on a hill, far away, was a special fruit tree. This tree had the most delicious, sweet, and juicy fruit in the whole forest. But getting there was not easy. The path was long and tricky. "Let's just run for it," said Pop, already trying to move his legs fast. "Wait," said Pip. "We need a plan. I remember seeing a map of this forest. The path to the hill has a wobbly bridge and a sleepy bear. We must be careful." Pop sighed. He didn't want to wait, but his tummy rumbled again. Very loudly this time. Okay, he said. "What's the plan, Pip?" Pip smiled. He explained his plan. First, they needed to cross the river. The old wooden bridge was wobbly, so they had to walk slowly and carefully. Pop's excitement and Pip's caution worked together. Pop's strong legs kept them steady, and Pip's careful eyes watched every step. They crossed the bridge safely. One head alone would have struggled. Pip might have been too scared to cross, and Pop might have run too fast and fallen. Next, they came to a part of the forest where a big bear was sleeping. "Shh," whispered Pip. "We must be very quiet." Pop wanted to tiptoe past quickly, but Pip had a better idea. He remembered that this bear loved the smell of honey flowers. Pip pointed to a patch of honey flowers nearby. Pop, using his quick and agile movements, quietly picked a few flowers and gently placed them far away from their path. The sweet smell drifted towards the bear, who smiled in his sleep. Pip and Pop sneaked past without making a sound. Finally, they reached the hill. But the fruit was at the very top of the tree. It was too high to reach. "Oh no," said Pip. "I didn't plan for this." Pop looked up and grinned. "Don't worry, Pip. This is my turn." Pop used his strength and climbing skills. He guided their body up the tree trunk, branch by branch. Pip, who was usually afraid of heights, helped by pointing out the strongest branches. "Go to the left, Pop! That one looks sturdy!" he shouted. Together they reached the top. They picked the sweet, delicious fruit. It was the best thing they had ever tasted. As they sat there, eating happily, Pip looked at Pop. "You know, we did it," he said. Pop looked back at Pip. "Yes, we did. Your plan was smart," Pip smiled, "and your climbing was brave." From that day on, Pip and Pop learned a valuable lesson. They were different, but their differences made them a great team. Pip's planning and Pop's action together could solve any problem. And that is where we get the English idiom. Two heads are better than one. It means that it's easier to solve a problem with another person than by yourself. When you work together, you can share ideas and find better solutions. So next time you have a difficult task, remember Zorp, and remember that two heads are better than one. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more fun English lessons. See you next time.